Guys, Mike here. We get a lot of questions about exercises that you can do when you've been working on the computer from home, sitting for long periods of time, which everybody seems to be doing lately. So we put together a video of exercises you can do while you're sitting, but also while you're standing, which is probably the most important thing. You need to stand up every 30 minutes or so, stand up, do some stretches. We put some of those in there for you. And for all of these exercises, all of these stretches, you want to hold for about 5 or 10 seconds with each stretch just to get the maximum benefit. Exercises you can do while you're sitting. So Deidre, I'm going to have you scoot out to the edge of your seat, and you can hold on to the front edge of the seat and do a cat back. So you're going to extend your back, moving your neck back as well, and keep holding onto the seat. You can use it for pressure. You're going to come forward, roll your shoulders forward, and get that flexion in there. And then another thing you can do, you can let go of the seat and just do some twists in place. You're going to twist left and twist right. But another thing you can add in the twist is when you twist left, you can move your head up and down and bend it side to side. And just keep it loose. And same thing with turning to the right. Up and down and left and right, nice and slow. Perfect. Neck exercises and shoulder exercises. So what you can do is you can just turn your head to the left, turn your head to the right, up and down, getting a good stretch. And a way to improve the stretch would be to turn to either direction. Just turn your head and then raise your opposite shoulder and roll it up and back. And then you can do the opposite direction. Perfect. Neck exercise, neck stretch would be side bending with traction. So you can take your hand and you can put it underneath your bottom where you're sitting, just like that. And you can lean your head the opposite direction, and you'll feel a pull right up in your upper trap, right up there. This is what I call a yawn stretch. So there's two of them. So what you're going to do is interlace your fingers behind your head with your elbows out. And you're going to just take a deep breath and push your shoulders back. And then you're going to release your head and reach for the sky. Up and back, and then come on back down. That's a great stretch. That's the first one. The next one is interlacing your fingers backwards in front of you, like this. And reaching forward, stretching those shoulders out, and then going up toward the sky again. Up and back. Fantastic exercise just to stretch out after you've been sitting. While sitting at the computer, the complaint of carpal tunnel-like symptoms, really the pain that you have just has to do with the imbalance of the muscles on the front of your forearm and the back of your forearm. So a good thing to do occasionally is just do some wrist stretches. The first one, you can just put your palms together in front of you and lift your elbows and stretch out your fingers and your wrists. And the other one is the opposite direction. And push down. Perfect. And this is a seated leg extension exercise. This is for stretching your legs out if you do a lot of sitting. So you can extend your lower leg, kick it straight up in the air. There you go. And extend your leg and move your ankle back and forth. And that's just a good way to stretch your legs out if you've been sitting a long time. Sitting is to stand, and so I tell people to stand for every 30 minutes they sit, to stand for about 15 minutes. So while you're standing, you can do some standing exercises. These are really, really simple. All you have to do is bend over like you're going to touch your toes. You're just going to stretch your back out, and then you can go up to the ceiling and stretch out, up and back. And then you can add a little rotation in there too. You can go up and back with a little bit of rotation, and and you can stretch both directions, and that's a really big help. The other one is the yawn stretch, just like the one sitting down, where you interlace your fingers behind your head. Same thing. It's all about getting that extension and then reach for the sky, up and back. Perfect. Okay.